What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Raw Boxing TV. I'm Ranger, as you already know. And today let's talk about this this fight that I've already made a video on my other channel. But since I'm closing that one and I'm keeping this one, I'm going to go ahead and spit that again. Adrian Broner versus Paulie Milignaggi. Okay. Let's start. Usually I would start with the underdog, but today I'm going to start with the top dog. With the top dog that a lot of people don't agree with me because they're blinded by what they see. They are convinced by what they see in some way. They are convinced by what they have seen in some way. What do I mean? Y'all in love with Adrian Broner. As a matter of fact, I think you're more in love with his character, which I like. You know, a trash talker can always bring entertainment, right? But I think you're more in love with his character than with his actual boxing skills, being that it is a mimic of Floyd Mayweather, being that it was imported from China in a container. It's a fake style. It's a style that he has adapted, but he's not good at. And y'all can say, oh, he is good at it, it's just Floyd's better. No. There's a difference when you're good at it than when you're not good at it. And when you're good at it, it shows with any kind of fighter that they put in front of you. When you're not good at it, people see it as good when they put bombs in front of you. The most marketable opponent that Broner has fought, and yet it was still, I always say styles make fight, and it was still a style that benefited Broner, was Antonio DeMarco. Not to mention the fact that Broner is so much bigger than Antonio DeMarco. And you can call it hate all you want, but everything I'm saying is fact. It's things that you can go back and Google it and search it, and it will be exactly what I'm saying. When he fought when he fought Ponce de Leon, past is the past, okay? But that was actually the second time I seen Broner, and it was actually the second time I seen him lose. The first time he lost against a guy from Mexico, I forgot his name. But it was really a fight where it was 7 rounds to 5, and they gave it to Broner. The second time I seen him fight was against Ponce de Leon, and it was a fight that the whole world saw what happens when you have an Al Haymon fighter and he's involved in a very close fight. The decision is going to go to the Al Haymon fighter. If not, ask Erislan de Lara versus Paul Williams. So they gave Broner the victory versus Ponce de Leon, which really he lost that fight. Okay? So when I seen his second fight, when I seen him for the second time against Ponce de Leon, I told Carlos, the guy that did a video with me a long time ago, I told him, kid right there, he's going to be big, but not because of his skills. Oh, what are you talking about? You see that kid, how slick he looks? Look at the fighter he's got in front of him, with the style he's got in front of him, which allows him to look very slick and nice. But look how much punches he's eating. Look how he's not able to time a slow southpaw fighter. Look how the southpaw fighter keeps around so close and just steals them at the end. Look how the southpaw fighter is just tearing to the body from the outside. This kid has 60% defense. Not that good. So when I did the video on my other channel called What's the Problem with the Problem? I explained to you in that video that although he was calling Gamboa out, that he was calling himself the can man. Anybody can get it. Mexicans, Cubans, Puerto Ricans. Gamboa wasn't included in that pack. At first he was okay, let's fight. Anybody can, when you say anybody can get it, that means anybody can step in there with you. The minute Gamboa tried to make the fight at 135, you said, no. Let's go to 140. Knowing that Gamboa was not going to go to 140. When Richard Abreu said, 135 challenged me for my belt, you said, who's that? You already knew who he was, because in a previous video you was talking crap about Brandon Rios, talking about how he lost to Abreu. So obviously you know who Abreu was, right? So what happens after that? You don't take the fight with Abreu. You don't take the fight with Gamboa, eliminating that anybody can get it. Not only do you not take the fight, but you jump over the 140. And I know you might say, oh, what was a good fight there for Broner? Are you kidding me? That's one of the most packed divisions in boxing. But there's too much talent there for him. Way too much talent for Broner in that division. Not to mention the fact that he's a huge guy and he can make 147. And believe what I'm about to say, he's going to make 154. He's going to end his career at 154. You heard it first right here. Okay? So that's another thing. Let's stop talking about, oh, can Broner, how is he going to deal with 147? He's dealing with a weight where he's comfortable at. He's a huge kid. 147 is comfortable for him. So, when I seen Broner fight, man, I just automatically knew the day he fights somebody with upper body movements, is somebody that's going to hit him and get out the way, somebody that possesses power, he's not going to last. That was going to be found in Gamboa. Gamboa is shorter. When you have a shorter fighter with a lot of speed and a lot of upper body movement, and you fight in a style that you have not mastered yet, a style that you're mimicking from a world-class fighter, no, you ain't going to deal with that. Number one, because the upper body movement has never been offered to you, because you've been used to fighting smaller guys, bums, and now you got a world-class fighter in front of you that actually knows what he's doing, that actually is going to come in, hit you, get out the way, that actually is going to step in. Since he's the shorter guy, he's going to fight you on the inside. And since he's the shorter guy, even if you throw one of those uppercuts, his size allows him to just easily move out the way and make you miss and counterpunch. Oh, wait a minute, Gamboa too small to counterpunch. Did y'all actually see the Gavin Rees fight? Did y'all actually see that everything I said about Broner on the video, What's the Problem with the Problem, came true in that fight? Except Rees had no power, no size to hurt him. And now they cherry pick Paulie Milignaggi. Same thing they did with DeMarco. Now, what's the difference? Of course, Paulie Malignaggi's got a little bit of speed, got upper body movement, gonna hit you and get out the way. But Paulie Malignaggi does not possess what it takes to stop Broner. And let me explain that for a second. I'm Broner. You Milignaggi. We're in the ring together. And you're just having a party with me. But I take your shots and I'm like, really? I can't feel him. I can't feel him. So I'm going to take your punches on purpose, walk through your punches, and since I'm a big guy and I do got power, I'm going to hurt you and eventually get out the way, because although Paulie has upper body movements, Paulie's a veteran who has fought the best, has always fought the best. Came up short, but he fought the best, and unfortunately got hurt by the best. And Paulie doesn't possess a lot of reflex like he used to. However, don't be surprised. Okay, first of all, this is a fight that was made, and this is a fight where Broner is supposed to look good. He is supposed to win this fight, right? Do not, under any circumstances, be shocked if, let's say, Paulie Milignaggi notices that the victory for him is fighting him from the out with the 1-2, 0 combinations. Don't throw combinations with Broner, because that's what he wants, to counterpunch you with the left hook or the uppercut or the lead right hand. Shoot the 1-2, pop, pop, to the face and get out the way. Shoot the 1-2, hold, pivot him. Shoot the 1-2, hold, make it a dirty fight. You ain't got the advantage for you. Paulie Milignaggi is supposed to lose this fight. However, do not be surprised if the fight was to, for some reason, go to 12 rounds, because it came to be an actual boxing match. Although you're going to see Paulie Milignaggi possibly outboxing Broner from the out, the card's still going to go to Adrian Broner. It ain't hate, it's facts. Drop your comments, let me know. I'm out.